Forms of inheritance. Inheritance can come in many forms as below: single level, multi-level, hierarchical, and multiple inheritance. So if you look at this, only one parent and one child class. So we say mobile is a product. If we look at multi-level, smartphone is a phone and phone is a product. So parent, child and grandchild. It's a multi-level example. Hierarchical, one product and two subclasses, many children, not just two, more than two, more than one. One parent and many children is a hierarchical subclass. Inheritance. Multiple inheritance, one child and many parents. So product, phone, if you look at, if you have two different classes and you're going to inherit features of both product and phone, and you're going to derive a class smartphone, then we say it's a multiple inheritance. So look at this, very simple. Mom says to a child, you have my eyes. Phone has and phone and smartphone, only one parent and one child. The moment you create an instance for the smartphone, this value will be substituted to, and look at this, we pass the parameter to the inheritance which is there in the parent class, and we also call the method. After passing this, we also call the method which is in the parent class. Single inheritance. Multi-level inheritance, and she says he has my eyes, and his grandma says but he has my smile. So product is a parent class. From product, phone class is derived. From phone, smartphone is derived. So if you go through the code and visualize one by one, you can understand how smartphone instance is called to the phone class. Then from the smart variable, object variable reference, we are able to call the method buy. Buy is part of the phone and review is part of the product. So we are able to call all the method. Hierarchical inheritance, simple, one parent and two children. Both of you have my eyes. Look at this phone class being derived. Smartphone and feature phone are two subclasses derived from phone class. So multiple inheritance. If you look at this, my mom says he has my eyes, and the father says, dad says he has my smile. Look at this, class phone and product are two different classes, and both of them are a smartphone is inherited with both the classes, phone and the product. So it's an example of multiple inheritance. So with the same variable reference, we are able to call the method s.buy. S.buy is part of the phone class, and s.review is part of the product class. When a child is inheriting from multiple parents, and if there is a common behavior to be inherited, it inherits the method in the parent class which is first in the list. In our example, the buy of the product is inherited as it appears first in the list. Look at this example, and buy in the product. So let's say buy in the product is inherited as it appears first in the list. S.buy. So it comes first, so it is being called. Let's visualize this. So two parents, and we have class phone and class product. Now we are creating another class smartphone. It's going to inherit extends product and phone. Now we instantiate phone class is initialized, fine, because there is only class which has a constructor. Then we have a s.buy, and buy, which is this is closest, and this is first in the list, so it is being called. Buy method, which is first in the list, is being called. This buy is not called. Product buy is called. What will be the out of the following code snippet? Look at this. So we have three classes, multi-level inheritance. A, B is inherited from A, C is inherited from B, multi-level. So we create object 1 for A, object 2 for B, object 3 for C. Now object 1.m1, object 1 belongs to A, so it returns true, fine. And look at the object 3.m1, object 3 belongs to C class, but C has nothing called m1. So it goes up, it is inherited, it's a multi-level inheritance. So m1, it goes to this nearest, first comes, so B, so 20 plus 30 we get. Then object 3.m2, object 3 has m2 method, it returns true. So 70 must be the answer. When an overridden method is invoked, which method will be invoked, it depends on the object type. If the object belongs to the child class, child's method will be invoked. If it belongs to parent class, then parent's method will be invoked. That's a takeaway. Quiz 44. Look at this, we got a class ABC same way, but all the classes have got a method named as M1, right? Then we create an instance for C object.m1, so which means this will be called. Then this will be called, and we have something called self.m1. So you're within this m1 and you are calling self.m1, it is calling itself. If you say super.m1, it is different, it is calling a parent class method. But if you say self.f1, you are calling the same method again, so which will end up in a runtime error. So maximum recursion depth exceeded. Points to be noted: while invoking overridden method from the child class, if it accidentally self.method name is returned instead of super.method name, it will result in recursively calling the child method. So there is more than one way to say hello. If you simply say input double underscore hello double underscore, and you simply get the message hello world.